So this is zombie month. High School of the Dead was the first one. I read the first 3 books. As the title implies, this is a high school book. And I'm really tired. And when I'm tired, I don't have a filter, so there's gonna be a little bit of cussing in here, just forewarning you. So there's a lot of comments from other readers about how the books objectified women, big boobs, big hips, big asses, tiny little skinny waists. Personally, I don't have an issue with that. It's manga. There's gonna be big boob chicks with big asses and like perfect hair 24/7, and of course there's gonna be like just perverted grossness. If that's what you're gonna complain about, just don't read it. Just walk away. So this book, the first one starts out with the main character, Takashi Komuro, and he, for whatever reason, is on the roof of the school building, and he sees this guy at the front gate of the school, like, trying to get in. And this, I think it's a PE teacher, goes up to the guy and he's like, what are you doing? You have to leave. And the guy bites him, and then he turns into a zombie and then, like, attacks everyone else. And he, like, rushes back to this classroom to get this girl that he likes. And he's like, come on, we gotta go. And, like, it turns into this, like, whole thing. There's the 2 of them, Ray and Takashi. I'm sorry. So then they hook up with Psycho, and they really refer to her by her last name, Basujima. And she's like this badass sword-wielding chick that just, like, she's the only one that's modestly covered. Then there's the fat kid, who, his name is Kuta, his last name is Hirano. And then there's the girl that he kind of pairs up with at the very beginning, and they just kind of stick together for the rest of it. That's Saya Takagi, I don't know how to say her last name. Yeah. And then they hook up with this nurse. So this nurse is like huge wreck, like fake Dolly Parton, like freaking giant. Weird. Her name is Shizuka Murakawa, and she is the only one of them that has a car. And so they decide to steal, essentially, a school bus and drive away in it. That's pretty much what it is. And as they're leaving, another group of students and a teacher kind of jump on the bus with them, try to survive by themselves with the zombies running around everywhere. Brilliant idea, guys. Brilliant. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. They're just trying to survive in this zombified world. The nurse, and I just cannot believe some of the stupid things that comes out of her mouth, and some of the stuff that's, like, so clever. She has, like, all these resources because she's the oldest, and she, like, has a car and a house and, like, this weird friend. And so relying on her is kind of the big thing, but she's, like, the stupidest person. Like, how did she get through nursing school? But she did, and having a nurse on your team during the zombie apocalypse is glorious. Saya is just this whiny little bitch. She is, and I dislike her, like, her personality. I really don't like her very much at all. Fat nerdy kid, I would just be annoyed with him. Actually, like, most of these characters, if I had to spend an extended period of time with them, I'd kill them. I could not do it. I would recommend this to high school students, young adults. I don't feel that it's for, like 15, 16 might be okay, but 15 and under, I would say it would be inappropriate, but probably 16 or 17 on up. Definitely geared more towards men. I'll tell you that right now. Pretty violent. There's blood and gut. I mean, of course, it's animated black and white blood and guts, but blood and guts everywhere. A lot of death, killing of people, human and zombie-ified. They didn't really call them zombies, but there's just a lot of killing. A lot of killing. I liked the story. The plot was pretty good. You know, there's only so many zombie plots that you can think of. The kids having to survive by themselves is kind of new. So kudos to the author for that one. I'm surprised at how well they do on their own, having to survive in this, literally like the whole world is covered in zombies and they're the only ones that survive. And it's kind of strange that all, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of adults are dying and this small group of children are surviving. That's pretty much it. So I gave it 4 out of 5, I think. 4 out of 5, just because it's a good story and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I just wasn't wowed by it. It wasn't a 5 out of 5, like, oh my god, I need to read this every day of my life for the rest of my life until I die. The next book that I'm reading is Cure. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're interested in my reviews. I've got links for my blog down below or on the side, wherever you are, and links for my blog and FoodFoolery, and was that it? I'll see you next week.